Your guy, LeBron.
Skippy's very impressive, and this is what it's going to take. It's going to take him, putting up these big numbers, 30 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists. It's going to take him playing. He's going to have to play 38 minutes. He's going to have to play 39 minutes.
He played 38 more minutes.
And that's the thing, Skip, because there's no AD, and you see what happened, Skip. They thought that they had solved a lot of this problem by getting Schroeder, a guy that can run the offense when LeBron goes to the bench.
Yep.
But what we see, Skip, is that when LeBron goes to the bench, we kind of fall back into that same thing. The thing that concerned me, even when LeBron is on the court, Skip, and I've seen this over the last 2 weeks, they have these long droughts. They'll go between 3 and 6 minutes, and the ball doesn't go in the basket. You're setting yourself up. You're making it very, very difficult. And then you combine that with the slow starts. Now, they didn't start slow last night, but we've seen them over the last 3 or 4 games, Skip, start really, really slow.
Yep.
Well, you start really, really slow. You go between 3 and 6 minutes without putting the ball in the basket. You make it very, very hard. And so, with that being said, LeBron, this is what it's going to take for LeBron. LeBron's going to have to play, Skip, 38, 39 minutes, probably on a nightly basis. AD's not coming back till after the All-Star game. And then, to be on the safe side, they might leave him out another week just to make sure that this thing doesn't linger. And I'd rather him miss regular season games as opposed to have this thing flare up in the playoffs. Because, look, as great as LeBron is, I don't believe at this juncture with this team, he can take this team to a championship. The West is too good. The Nets are too good. Philly is too good. He can't do that. So we need a healthy Anthony Davis. But he was unbelievable. I mean, 13 rebounds, all on the defensive end.
That was good.
He's got to take up the slack that AD would normally get those rebounding, even though AD's rebounding is down. He needs to take up that slack. He played unbelievable last night, and that's what we need. The turnovers, though, Skip, they got to stop turning this ball over, Skip. I mean, they had 11 turnovers in the first quarter. Come on.
He had 5 more. 4 in the first half. No good.
No good.
Got to be better.
Got to be better.
Okay, so our premise yesterday on this show was, LeBron, you're on. You could be on the hot seat, but you have a golden opportunity to seize the MVP, I'm not going to say run away with it, but make a case that might not be able to be unmade the rest of the way, because you got 9 games at least without Anthony Davis into the All-Star break. This was the first test, but this was by far the easiest of the 9 tests.
Correct.
This is, to me, the worst team in basketball, albeit in Minnesota, up in the frozen tundra up there. It was cold in Minnesota last night. Very cold. Although not as cold as Oklahoma City or Dallas. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on in the Midwest, Skip.
Yeah, I don't either. Okay, but the point is, there's no D'Angelo Russell anymore. So he's going to have surgery, so you don't even have him.
Right.
So it's the worst team in basketball to me, and by far the worst team in the West, because they are 4 games worse than the next worst team in the West. So keep it in some perspective. You better win that game. And thanks in large part to LeBron, and especially to what you said, the 13 rebounds, they won.
Yeah.
Okay, 13 rebounds. He should average at least 10 a night. He's 6'9", 260, but you say it takes too much out of him to bang on the boards. He can bang.
Yeah.
As he says, I don't get tired. I don't think he gets, I'm knocking on wood for him, I don't think he gets hurt. We saw one little groin pull 2 years ago. But the point is, he's physical enough that he was man among boys last night to me, because Minnesota has nobody who can keep him from the rim. So where did he score the bulk of his points? He just took it to the hole, man, and they could not keep him away from the basket.
Layup, baby hooks.
Yeah, you got it. He did make one nice baby hook. Okay, so now let's step back and look at what happened. He did go only 1 of 4 from 3. He's got to do better than that, because now in February alone, that's 8 games in February, he's 14 out of 50. That's 28%. That won't cut it. Now the games are starting to get lots harder.
I like the fact, Skip, that he didn't have it going from the 3, but he didn't keep forcing it.
He did not.
Sometimes, Skip, he doesn't have it, and he keeps like, well, I'm going to shoot it. It's going to go in the next one to go in.
Okay. All right. My other issue with LeBron that just drives me crazy is that, he adopted Michael Jordan's powder toss once upon a time when he first started in the league. And now it's like he's sort of adopted his nickname, his airness, except with LeBron, it's his airballness, right?
Man, go ahead.
His airballness, because...
Man, don't do that. Don't do it.
I don't understand.
You do.
He shoots more airballs than anybody I've ever seen. He shot 2.
Boy.
Can we see him?
No.
Can we see him? There was one to open the game. It's his first shot of the game, and I'm saying, LeBron, what are you doing? Little turnaround jumper, and it hit nothing but air. It hit nothing but air, his airness. And then here's the logo three. He still had a couple seconds left, and he said, I got to pull up from the logo just because I am the king.
I want that one to go so bad.
And it hit nothing but net, except it
One more step, bro. You need one more step.
One more. You could have stepped to the line. Just go ahead and step the line and make it. And I wouldn't be surprised if you made one from the line.
Yeah.
But he tried to shoot it from the logo, and it hit nothing but net. Unfortunately, it did not go through the hoop before it hit the net, right? It just hit the net. So I'm saying, LeBron, what exactly are you doing? So now we get to the flashpoint turning point of this game. Obviously, I'm rooting against you because we have a bet on how many games he's going to win at 9. I thought, wow, if he blows this one, I got a real shot to win, because you said 6-3 in the 9 games, right? So I could have been off to the races with the lowly T-Wolves winning this.
It would have been looking good.
Okay, so would you believe that a guy named Vanderbilt did me in? And, of course, I went to Vanderbilt. A guy named Vanderbilt. If we could see what happened, this is with 2:20 left in the game. They have a chance to cut it to 1 possession. And a guy named Jared Vanderbilt, there's nobody left. And he misses a bunny putback.
Yeah, he missed 2 of those.
Yeah, and they come right back down, and LeBron gives it to Kuzma, and Kuzma says, well, I'll just waltz in here. I'll just waltz in, and that broke the game. It just went crazy after that. Okay, so here we go again. Little bunny. There is nobody left. LeBron's not even going to contest it because he should have just dunked it. Jared Vanderbilt. Yeah. You got to live up to your name, my son, right? What exactly are you doing?
He missed another one later in the game. The same thing. He missed a putback.
I got it by then, but it was completely out of control. Okay, so speaking of out of control, here's where LeBron drives me crazy. But again, he's given up on chasing Jordan, so now he's chasing Kareem. And I don't have any problem with that because he has a shot to score more points than anybody who's ever played this game. So what does he do? I just worry about his stamina down the stretch. He played to the final horn in this game. And with 51.7 seconds left, he's shooting a jump shot to put them up 12. I think we have that. Yeah. Here we are. They're up 10 right now with 50 seconds left, and he made it. Okay, that put him up 12. Well, you're just stat padding now, and now we're coming down to 20 seconds left, and he does it again. I'm going to shoot a fadeaway and try to make another one, and he had it on line. It's just a touch long. So the point is, why wouldn't Frank Vogel, I just don't think Vogel can. You just got to go sit for a while. You just let the game got out of control at the 2-minute mark.
No, he didn't. We just got to make Skip. You saw Anthony Edwards come down and hit 3 straight threes. Bang, bang, bang.
Before the 2 minutes.
Yeah, bang, bang. No. So who's to say he doesn't get hot like that again? And so we got to make sure we're the cooler. We got to cool that off.
Okay. Well, you kept cooling, and you just kept shooting, and you kept gunning, and you kept stat padding, and it's just the way.
And we're going to stat pad tomorrow, too.
Okay.
And we're going to win tomorrow.
Are you sure you're not going to pay for this in May or June?
I want 2 cases for tomorrow.
Huh?
I want 2 cases.
Well, who's going to play?
I don't care. I want 2 cases.
Well, who's going to play?
I'm going blind. 2 cases right now.
Well, I got to hear who's going to play.
It don't matter.
Did you see James Harden last night?
Yeah, I saw James Harden.
Lord have mercy. Did you see what he did?
He was unbelievable.
That was unbelievable.
But that's what I'm saying.
But it could be just James versus LeBron.
Oh, exactly.
Okay, but it's at Staples.
It ain't nobody in Staples.
Okay, the rest of the Lakers are better than the rest of the Nets if it's only James.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I do know about all that.
Consistent. Now, look, Skip. This was the best Marc Gasol played all year.
He came to play.
He
actually made a big 3.
He made 3 of them. Schroeder played well.
Yeah.
Keith came in and hit some big shots for us.
Yep.
Trez. Trez, look, I don't worry about Trez. Whether Trez scores 5 points, 10 points, I know Trez going to give me everything he has. So I don't worry about Trez. But I need, all right, Kuz, I can't really do nothing with 7, Kuz.
Okay, what you need starting Thursday night is LeBron's got to clean up the turnovers.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Because he's second. He's creeping up on Luka, who's first in turnovers, but LeBron is second. He's only 6 back. And, by the way, LeBron has now played the 4th most minutes in all the NBA. 38.
Got no choice now.
Okay, here we go.
With AD going out, I mean, you could at least stagger it.
Yeah.
But now there ain't no staggering, Skip. Normally he plays like 7 minutes in the first quarter. That's going to probably bump up to 8, 8.5. He normally somewhere around 16, 17 for the first half. That's going to be somewhere around 18, 19. And then so he's going to be somewhere between 36 and 38 minutes on a nightly basis.
I suspect that Kyrie load managed last night getting ready for Thursday night, but I do not know that for a fact because he said his back tightened up after he scored 40 at Sacramento.
Yeah, he brought back probably here on all them jumpers.
Yeah, I know. That's a lot of jumpers.
But that's okay. You know, hey, now you know my man, they'll never back down from a challenge.
Okay.
You know old GOAT.
Okay, what if you hear that KD, Kyrie, and James are all going to play against the GOAT, quote unquote?
It don't matter. I still want to.
You still want 2 on that? Okay, I'll take it.
Right